Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let's say you're trying to find the slope between 2 points. The way we're going to do this is to find the slope, or m. In other words, we want to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where x1, y1 represents one of the points, and x2, y2 represents the second point. Now, it doesn't actually matter which point we consider the first point and which point we consider the second point. It's the same either way. All right, so let's answer this first question. It says, find the slope of the line that passes through 2, 4 and 5, 7. So we're going to let this one be the first point. So this will be x1 and y1. And then let's let 5, 7 be the second point. This will be x2 and y2. Now that said, if I chose for 2, 4 to be the second point and 5, 7 to be the first point, I would get the same answer. So it actually doesn't matter which one we arbitrarily choose as first point versus second point. However, we do want to keep consistent. So if this is x1, this one has to be y1. It can't then be y2 or something. So the ones have to be in the same point, and so do the twos. So let's remind ourselves, what was the equation again? It was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And now we just need to plug in the points. So x2 is 5 and x1 is 2. So 5 minus 2 in the denominator. Then in the numerator, we have y2 minus y1. That's going to be 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. 5 minus 2, is also 3. And so 3 over 3, if we were not able to reduce this further, we would just leave it here. However, 3 over 3, as we know, is the same as 1. So we should say 1 in this case for that reason. So therefore, the slope of the line that passes through these points is 1. Let's do a second example. It says, find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points. So here we have, again, I'm just going to label x1, y1, and x2, y2. And I'm going to write my equation again. With this one, we have to be a little bit careful, though, because there are some negative signs, which means that sometimes we're going to end up with 2 negatives, which actually means to add. So for example here, y2 minus y1. Well, y2 is negative 6 minus y1, which is negative 2. So in the numerator, we're going to have 6 minus negative 2. One of these negative signs is from the equation. Note that initially it is a minus sign there. And then the other negative sign is because y1 itself is negative 2. So that's how we got both those negative signs. Then for x2 minus x1, we're going to have negative 5 and then minus 4. And in this case, because x1 is positive 4, we only have one minus sign from the original equation. Okay, so then we have negative 6 minus negative 2. That's really the same as negative 6 plus 2. Negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4. Negative 5 minus 4 is negative 9. And then the 2 negatives cancel out to make a positive. So therefore, the answer is 4 over 9. So 4 over 9 is the slope. And please don't be discouraged that we got a non-integer slope. Oftentimes, we will get a fraction as the answer for the slope. And so that's completely fine that that's what we got here. All right. Well, very good work, everyone. And I will see you for the next one.